All right, so this one is about generational trauma and how it connects with your automatic nervous system. And when we're talking about your automatic nervous system, your ANS, we're talking about how your body responds, how your nerve responds to particular triggers. But this is based on generational trauma, right? So check this out. From being born to the first 5 or 6 years of life, your brain is in theta state. And in theta state, your brain is like a sponge. So you're absorbing the information, but you don't necessarily have the conscious to determine whether it's good, bad, black, white. So you're learning this information typically from the adults around you. And that information that you're learning within the first 6 years of your life is the information that you're carrying on from your lifetime. So typically, your nervous system is regulated from the time that you're born to the first 6 years. So if your nervous system has been regulated in dysfunction, trauma, neglect, different things like that, you're carrying that weight with you within your nervous system. So now when you become an adult and how you respond to triggers is not how you're responding to triggers as an adult. It's actually that child in you that learned this behavior and how to function with it from the adults that they learned behavior with. Now, one might ask, Greg, how do I get better? How do I recognize this and overcome? It's much easier than you think it is. And this is what I mean by that. So, the first thing you want to do is look at the challenges in your life, but then also look at your parents and your grandparents, and maybe even your great grandparents, your genealogy, and see if they've had these same issues. And, excuse me, challenges that I'm talking about can look like divorce, being a single parent, not being able to have a healthy or long term relationship, or maybe having challenges or difficulties with keeping money or making lots of money. These things don't mean that you're broke or that you're broken. It means that your nervous system learned how to survive during the chaos, but how you learn how to survive as a child is not necessarily going to support you at moving forward as an. So when you start to recognize, like, these are not my problems, these are problems that I've taken on through the behavior of my nervous system by watching the adults in my life, we can create a separation from the challenges. And what I mean by separation is we're not automatically just like, okay, peace be gone. It can be that easy though. But we're recognizing, for one, this is not my problem. This is a challenge that's been in the generations of my family. And now that you've become the one that's aware of that, this is your opportunity to break that chaos, that dysfunction, and become the regulated one in your family. The link is in the bio.